All right. Are those shades medical prescription? Or are you just being cool for school? All right. You need to stop chewing gum. All right. So who is this gentleman?
He's my husband.
Do y'all have a certificate proving that you're married?
And we're not. We're coming up.
Yeah, I don't know him. I don't know how long she's known him. So no, you can't live with this gentleman. What is your name? She will not be living with you. She needs to get her life in order. Excuse me, sir. You're excused. Deputy.
Wow, that sounds like a really tense situation. It's definitely suspicious when someone acts that way in court, especially if there are serious charges involved. It's natural to wonder if there's more to the story, like she might be under pressure or afraid to speak freely. The courtroom is supposed to be a place of justice, so it's troubling to see signs that someone might not be able to tell the whole truth. Hopefully, the judge picks up on those cues and tries to figure out what's really going on.
Are you the same Laura Elizabeth Salcedo who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2022 CR 1745 for the offense of harassment of a public servant on March 30th, 2022 for a period of 2 years? Is that you? State.
Violated condition number 4 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Laura Elizabeth Salcedo, did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of May and June of 2022 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
Your Honor, the state waives all the violations.
Any objections?
No objections, Your Honor.
Ms. Salcedo, did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine? Did you understand? Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4? All right, Ms. Salcedo, why are you not reporting? You're going to have to make sure you speak up.
I was at the time,
Lower the mask so we can hear you.
Yes, 2 home visits in 1 week that she had already issued a warrant from her arrest, so that there was nothing I can do about it. So, I mean, that's not that.
But then why, that still doesn't explain to me why you didn't report.
I couldn't report. She had told me that she had already issued a warrant from her arrest.
Where were you working?
But through them, I mean, they're giving me a regular job. I just have to put in the application.
Okay, so I still don't understand why you need to call probation and say that you're at work, you can't come in.
Well, I tried to tell her, but since I had missed 2 home visits in 1 week, she had told me it was already too late.
Yeah. Why are you missing your home visits?
I was working at the time, so.
Everything for you is I was working at the time, which I find a little bit suspect because you know when you have to report. You know in this court that if you would have taken proof of employment to probation, that what would have ended up happening is they would have sent me a violation report. I would have had you come in for a compliance hearing, and I would have asked you why you're not reporting. And then I would have said, where's your proof of employment? And when you would have came in and said, I've been working, that's why I haven't been reporting, I would have said, we're going to recall this case, and you're going to come in showing me that you have employment. Now, why do they need to know where you're living?
I'm not too sure. I mean, I guess because I was homeless at the time, so I guess I have to.
Well, no, because you were saying you missed the field visits, so you were not homeless at the time.
Yeah, I know, but I had to I was living out with my uncle at the time, and I told him that I was in a permanent place, so I guess.
See, here's the thing. You're not being completely honest with me. And let me just tell you why I think you're not being completely honest with me. I want you to follow me down the trail that you're giving me. One, you tell me that you can't do the field visits because you're working. Then you tell me, well, I live with my uncle and then I was homeless at the time. That's why I think they want the 90 days residency. Then you're telling me you can't report because you're working.
Wow, that's a pretty intense courtroom scene. It sounds like there's a lot of underlying tension and unresolved issues. The wife's attempt at confidence while clearly bluffing, and the husband's unexpected appearance definitely add to the drama. It makes you wonder about the relationship and what she might be trying to hide. The sudden shift in the room's energy really highlights the emotional weight of the situation. It's a powerful moment that raises a lot of questions about motives and loyalties.
Well, I can report now, you know, I'm living somewhere now, so. But at the time, I wasn't stable, so I was trying to get on my feet then.
Do you have any drug issues?
No,
When's the last time you used drugs?
it's been a couple months, a month, 2 months.
Okay. And what were you using?
I was smoking
What?
ice.
All right. So now we're coming to what the real problem is here. So how often were you smoking ice?
Maybe once. Not, it wasn't something that I was doing constantly, you know. But
No,
every now and then.
nope. Here's the thing. You're on deferred adjudication. Everybody has said they want you to be continued. So I need to know what I need to do. So the next time that I see you, it will be because you've completed everything and you're asking me to let you off of probation, as opposed to seeing you before me in blue, potentially going to prison for 10 years. So let's not play any games. Raise your right hand for me. Do you solemnly swear affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right, lower your hand, state your name.
Laura Salcedo.
All right, and pull the mask down so we can hear you. All right, so how often were you using?
Maybe once or twice a month.
No, it wasn't once or twice a month. Don't do this. Here's the thing, you got to be honest with me. And honestly, if you're not honest with me, that tells me that you're still in the throes of your addiction and maybe you're not ready for help. But I don't know anybody who's using ice like once a month.
Well, I mean, I wasn't using it constantly, you know what I mean? So
Yeah, so how often were you using it?
maybe twice a week or less, you know. It wasn't a constant thing.
So you were using it weekly?
Maybe weekly, bi-weekly. But
All right.
it wasn't a constant thing.
All right. So she needs some help. She has a drug problem, which I had a feeling that she had based upon my conditions. So probation, we're going to need a TAP evaluation. So I'm going to alter them in conditions to include TAP. That's going to occur while you're in custody. And I'm going to start you off with intensive outpatient treatment. We're going to do the UA hotline. Now, the next question, they're saying that they want proof of residency. Do you actually have a stable place to stay? And when I say stable place to stay, I don't mean you're couch surfing. I don't mean one friend is letting you stay here for a week and then you have to find another place to stay. Do you have a place where you can lay your head on a pillow at night, wake up in the morning and come to that same place and lay your head on the same pillow?
I'm pretty sure I can.
Nope, not pretty sure. Do you have it? That's either yes or no.
It's the same residence that I had given you the last time.
And is this the uncle?
Yeah.
Well, it seems like that didn't work out before. And I don't think your uncle wants you staying with him if you are using. And when we say uncle, is this a biological uncle?
Yeah.
How is he related to you? On which side?
On my mother's side.
Why are you not staying with your mom or your grandmother?
Well, my mom she's getting off. She's not here right now. She's just already had a heart attack. So right now she's in a nursing home.
All right. And grandmother?
I have grandma.
Do you have aunts?
Yeah.
Why not stay with the aunts? Why the uncle?
Well, I mean, I can do that. It's just not something constant, you know. I mean, they help me as much as they can. You know, it's not going to be like something permanent, you know.
All right. You're going to be allowed to stay with your uncle, but you're only going to be allowed to stay with him for 90 days. You need to start saving up your money and you're going to get your own place. You understand? And I'm going to want proof of residency every 30 days. And so probation, I'm going to want field visits every 30 days. And probation, usually I know those field visits are random, but make sure that she knows what day it's going to be. And when you go to the uncle's house, make sure you look in the closet to make sure that she is actually staying there. And this is just not knocking on someone's door. Ms. Salcedo, is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
No.
Judge, gentleman approached me before we got started and indicated that she was Miss Salcedo's husband. Apparently they have a place of their own there on Harbor Place.
Who?
So her husband,
All right. Are those shades medical prescription? Or are you just being cool for school? All right. You need to stop chewing gum. All right. So who is this gentleman?
He's my husband,
Do y'all have a certificate proving that you're married?
and we're coming up.
Yeah, I don't know him. I don't know how long she's known him.
Wow, that sounds like a really intense situation. The sunglasses indoors and the sudden appearance in the courtroom definitely create a sense of unease. And the feeling of tension in the courtroom, with the judge seemingly taking on multiple roles, adds to the drama. It sounds like there's a lot of unspoken tension and complex emotions at play between these characters. It makes you wonder what the real story behind their relationship is and what the outcome will be.
you have kids together. Okay, I'll get it together.
A little louder, please. What was the answer?
Excuse me?
I didn't hear your answer.
3, 4 months.
All right. So no, there's an issue going. Yeah, you understand.
Yes.
So no, you can't live with this gentleman. What is your name?
Larry and Anna.
Yes, she will not be living with you. She needs to get her life in order. You understand? All right. Thank you. Have a seat. And Ms. Saucedo, here's the thing. If you're using ice, what I've understood in my small time on the planet is your husband or common law for 3 or 4 months is probably using as well. Because what I do know is if you're at the barbershop, whether you need a haircut or not, if you hang out at the barbershop, at some point in time, you're going to get a haircut. So you're not allowed to be with him. You're not allowed to be around him. And I'm making that as a part of the conditions. Do you understand? All right. Is there anything else?
Nothing.
So probation, there's to be no contact with this gentleman in the courtroom. What's his last name?
Anna.
So, excuse me, sir, you're excused. Deputies, he can be escorted out.
Herrera.
Yeah, it's incredibly tough to see someone go through that. Addiction can take such a heavy toll, both physically and emotionally, and it can really change someone completely. It's a reminder of how devastating its effects can be, and the importance of support for those who are struggling.
And are you Ms. Saucedo? All right. Did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision and State's motion to supplement pending motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke probation with your attorney? And did you understand it? Are you the same Laura Elizabeth Saucedo who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2022 CR 1745 for the offense of harassment of a public servant on March 30th, 2022 for a period of 2 years? Is that you? All right. All right. Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, revoke you, and sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine? Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4? All right, the court will find violation of condition number 4 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Then for 1 year and 9 months, and then DVR at all the right in my supervision.
All right. Any objection to the court reviewing the court summary?
Okay.
All right. I don't think she's a good candidate for probation. This is the second motion to revoke. The previous motion to revoke was for the same thing, not reporting. And when she did not report, the court alternate amended her conditions to try to get her to report, to provide proof of residency, whether that was at Haven for Hope or somewhere else. She never did. I allowed her to report by Zoom if she wanted to report by Zoom. She never did. She hasn't done anything.
That's not inaccurate. That what happened with Miss Alberta was about a year or so ago. Her mother got sick. She was on and off for her. She passed away in November. Miss Alberta had some mental health issues and also some addiction issues, and that's the reason for the recommendations for the DVR. In all honesty, the original recommendation was for ISF, not DVR. The DVR program is much more do this work at what she actually needs, which is mental health treatment and drug and alcohol treatment. So respectfully, that I understand the court's position. She hasn't done really honest statement. She understands that.
Oh, no problem.
And I think she understands that too, Judge, but she is wanting to help, and she understands that it's a lockdown inpatient program. She had tried it on her own. She was in the methadone program, and she was also receiving a lot of help as part of her treatment. Now that all stopped when she got arrested about a month ago, but it does at least show that she has insight into her addiction issues and mental health issues.
But for the court, all she had to do was report to probation, and it shows in the court summary that probation made several attempts to reach out to her. And again, we were here when I placed her on probation, and that was in 2022. We were back. That was March 30th, 2022, when she was placed on probation. Then we came back September 2022 because she wasn't reporting. And those issues were addressed with her. And then the TAP evaluation was done in custody to help her with her drug issues, did outpatient treatment to help her with her drug issues. Then after all of that, probation was still trying to reach out her to get her to report. I mean, it's great that she was doing these other things, but she never reported. When people are on probation, Ms. Salcedo, part of being on probation is reporting. That's something you have to do. And you didn't do that. I don't think you're a good candidate for probation. And so I'm not going to follow your agreement. I'm going to find you guilty, and I'm going to revoke. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years. All right, State, what would you request for time?
2 years.
All right, I'll follow your agreement. Are you asking the court to sentence you to the 2 years, Ms. Salcedo? Are you waiving your right to appeal? The court then is finding violation of condition number 4 true. The court will find you guilty, grant the motion, sentence you to 2 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served, and the court will recommend the therapeutic community. All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. I'm going to recommend the therapeutic community for you. You'll need to ask for it, because if you don't ask for it, they definitely won't give it to you. But if you ask for it, there's a good chance they will give it to you, because I'm going to make sure that it's in the judgment that the court is requesting therapeutic community. Therapeutic community is designed to help you with any issues you may have. You understand? All right. And when you're released from prison, if you can't find housing or a place that can help you, if I'm still here, you can.
It sounds like a really tough situation. It shows how complicated things can get when people are struggling and don't have the support they need. You know, the justice system often focuses on punishment, but it can be hard to say if that truly addresses the underlying issues. Many people face challenges like addiction, lack of resources, or difficult circumstances, and those things can make it incredibly difficult to get back on track. It does make you wonder if there are better ways to help people before they end up in the system, focusing on rehabilitation and support instead of just punishment. It's a complex issue with no easy answers.